to the Karting Cup. It's round 4, the final round of short season day at Tsukuba Circuit. Of course, the venue for that final round of the season. 3 races left to do. At the standings after rounds, is still in championship, 45 points, 27, not far behind, and also Beetlejuice after a great round last time, 3 with 22, but in theory all drivers up until Ewok with 25 are still in contention. We have like 170 something points on offer of the races. Yeah, we'll see what the races will bring us. So let's get rid of that and let's jump into the replay. Race number 1 it is. Let's go. 15 minutes each race, as always, and we do the manual formation lap and to get a clean start. So Lemony took the pole position, Richie P2 and River P3, so bonus points for the top 3. Then we have Jaeger in 4th, Blasi in P5, Ewok on the grid in 6th, Beetlejuice P7, and Ollie Henry in P8. Doing this first race of the season with us. So it's up to the pole center then to start the race. This can happen anywhere between the pit entrance and the finish line. And it looks like this time Lemony is early on the power into the final turn, and we are green for the first race. So nice little gaps between the drivers. So we see River already under pressure. Jaeger close behind, but close enough into the first turn. Ewok versus Blasi. The second of the 3 hairpins we go on that first flying lap. A little snap, but good reactions. Beetle behind, and Ollie had a little bit of a gap, so he was struggling with pace a little bit. Qualified. Only race 1, we won't be able to stay with the group. For now, Lemony already with a nice, healthy lead. Starting with a mid-59, serious pace already. Richie second, River goes a little bit deep. Opportunity for Jaeger, maybe. No. River could carry more speed on the exit. Out of the first hairpin. Seems to be struggling a little bit with the lines at this stage, so drivers behind are closing that gap. Richie can open up the gap already, coming on through the back straight. For the second time I'm asking. You can see Ewok's perspective. He has a massive run into the final turn. Cannot hold it, needs to lift, and Jaeger keeps that position, but he has to go defensive. One little mistake. Someone might dive down the inside. Lousy at the tail end of this little group, even with a little gap for now. Not right up to pace. And now Lousy with a near death moment. Let's watch that again. What happened to the Italian driver? Over the cross. Could have been a massive takeout. So a bit of luck involved. Travis in front. We see slowly the gaps are getting bigger and bigger in between drivers. How many very consistent lap times here, mid 59s, already 2 seconds maybe that gap. Richie will also drop into the 59s, now 2.0 as a purple first sector. There are also the 59, so the 59 club. Members now. They're just on the outside looking in. Look at 0.1. We hope to 0.07. Well, Pikachu slowly picking up the pace at 0.6 at the moment. Now we had a 0.2 before that mistake. And we have up to a 102 currently. We can find the pace throughout this final round. In contrast to most of the other races this season, don't see that many close wheel-to-wheel battles in this first race. It's spread out only. It will be a nice thing to get into the groove in the upcoming minutes, and also the 2 races still on the agenda. I think the closest gap is between Lazi and Pikachu's on the P6 and the P7. Let's get on board. See a bit of a wider entry. It was a little bit sideways action. It's a very fun way, but not the fastest way to drive. Also a bit too deep into the hairpin. And also Pikachu's cart swirling left, right, left, doing the snake. Just last the run into the final turn. A little bit early in the corner again. Counter that understeer. Inside versus outside line. Lazi made the move stick for now. Nice overtake into the first hairpin. Can you keep that position? How big is the gap between Ewok? Ewok in P5 at the moment. Outside of the slipstream, I reckon. Same goes for Ewok. Jaeger with a perfect lap time of about 1 minute 00, but 0, 0, 0. Nice one. Let's get on board with Lamini. go around a lap here and scoot up out of the first hairpin. Now get ready for the second hairpin heavy. Brakes tight on the apex, early on the power, carry the momentum. And now into the chicane, it is flat, early upshift to fifth. Now keep it also tight. 1 6 gear at the end of the green on the left to brake. Third gear, early on the power again. Carry the speed and momentum past the penalty zone. The back straight it is. Let's see the final turn. Little lift. Nice controlled run. Not much steering inputs needed. And another 59 for gravity. Improved on the fastest lap. And lap 5. A little bit. Richie 59 is all the way since lap number 3, good consistency. This guy will also found the pace. Mostly 59s to very low 1 minute lap times. Still not into the 59s all over. But loudly computer choose, this could evolve into a 3-way battle before 45. See, two drivers, they're all close to that sub 1 minute lap time. Now just under 5 minutes to go for race number 1. More clouds are moving in. Weather is set to random in those races, and random weather, also rain could be a possibility, but it's not like a big menace currently with those clouds. Looks like it will just be a little bit chilly. Nothing major to worry. But Blasi with a good run. Then he gets the run. We see a little bit of slipstream. And now into the final turn. Inside line, little lift needed. Oh, and he goes sideways into the wall. Smoke comes out of the cart. See, that was the wrong camera. So Blasi losing the position after a bold overtake attempt on the inside. Couldn't hold it, lost the card unfortunately, drops it down to P7. On the enemy slowly. Quicker, 101s now. He's getting there. And when he has everything under control. For that first race. The end river, that round about 1 to 1.5 seconds, so maybe there's a small opportunity for the German driver to catch Richie towards the end of this race. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Jaeger into the 59s finally on lap 10 as well. Joins the elite club, the 59 club. Will something happen between Blasi, Peter, and Ewok? For now, it looks like the gaps are staying pretty much the same, but you never know. So when they cross the line, I think it's 2 more laps to go. Get the timer, 13 minutes and roughly 30 seconds when they cross. Yeah. So 2 more laps it is. You see anything happening between Richie and Trevor. Got still roughly around that 1 second. Nothing to worry, big gap, 4 or 5 seconds maybe at the stage. See Riddle, Diego. The blood, we had another moment. The end of lap 13, 1 minute 11. So he won't be catching them anymore, and 11 is on the final lap for race number 1. Richie second, River third. Doesn't look like there will be any change for your mid-kick. Richie's had a little moment with a 103 on lap 14, so this will be the final standings for race number 1. Let's stay with Lemony. Dominated race 1, improved the fastest lap to 59.329. Comes around the final turn, takes victory. First race of the day. Richie P2, River on the podium P3, Diego P4, Evo will finish in 5th position. See Evo choose P6 and Larsen coming round P7. Ollie had finished the race in 8th. To see the checkered flag. That's race 1, the books. Right. Bring up. Woohoo! One is happy with the performance. Alright. Race number 2. We have reverse grid order. So Ollie Henry will be starting this race from pole position. We have Larsen P2, P3, we have 4, 5, River. 6, Richie P7 and 11 EP8. So with the qualifying performance, fastest lap and the race victory, 11 is leading the championship virtually. So made up the deficit already to River after race number 1. So he will be the one now to catch. Second race, we went from the late morning to the afternoon, daytime. Now, still lovely conditions, I think. And Ollie Henry started race number 2 early on. The power already under pressure. Larsen getting a good run on the final turn, already placing his cart alongside inside line for the first braking zone. Larsen will get that position. Vinicius also gains a position. Ollie Henry went a little bit deep. Diego before got past Evo. River Close behind. Early Henry still keeping that P3. And it's punching up behind Lemony as well. Oh, hello, Richie. So we need to see what happened to Richie. He went sideways through the fast chicane. It's unlucky for Richie. Here we go, coming. 2 wide, 3 wide out of the final hairpin. Down, deep, back, straight. Early Henry leading that train. 3 wide into the final turn. Gets that position. Lemony, River, Jaeger. Oh, Jaeger got knocked before down. 6, 5, 6. It's close. River as well in the middle of this pack. Now sense it inside. So Evo trying for the cutback on Ollie and also makes that move stick. All the fighting. Lemony moving up to P3, maybe P2. No, Evo to shut the door on the hairpin for now, but leaving himself vulnerable down the back straight. Lemony on the inside already. Lazu with a nice little gap so far. Lemony up to P2, P3, Diego in 4th to River. 5, Evo right behind Ollie, Henry in Q7, and there's Richie now crossing the line. Passing the best 1 minute low. We see behind Richie, the lead is on. Let's watch Lemone's rear view angle. Jaeger with that move past Beetle. I think we might be going to Evo. Chase cam. It's a decent run. Be a massive slipstream train down the back straight. Using the inside line. Needs to back out, lifts. Choose with a wide entry, probably better exit speed. No, not really. Inside line maybe for Evo breaking for the first. Happen. Gets the better run. But it's not over yet. Then goes a little bit deep. Opportunity for Evo to go. Still not, but good news, of course, for River. Building a little gap. So also in striking distance, not far behind Winger as well. Lemony with a 59.9, so a little bit of battling and into the 59 still. We see side by side between the two German drivers, and a nice overtake here from River, pushing the speed. Going for the loop yet. We have 5.5 minutes in. A couple of left here for this race. And what about Lazi? Another gap disappeared. Lemony right behind. Going faster and faster. River with that 59.6. So nice lap time. Can he stay in touch with the front two? That will be the question. Lazi leading that train now down the back straight. Might see a move now. Lemony with a great run out of the final turn. Has to run. Lazi going defensive. Knocking inside curb, not carrying the speed out of turn 1 and leaves the inside open for Lemony. Go brief moment, go steep into the second hairpin. They come out side by side. It's the right-hander. Track position advantage for Blasi for this one, so he's putting up a nice little fight against Lemony. Again defending the inside line for the third hairpin. Lemony going deep. Gets so much better run. Has to run. Track position before turning in to the final turn. Now going defensive. Whoa, Blasi's with a cent and a half. Cuts across. But that was not really the fastest way to do. And now he has to defend from River. Where to look. Goes deep, and River moves up position. Let's go to Jäger's perspective. You see, it's all leading up. There is everyone. So we have the top 4, less than a second separated, and Lemony with the lead. River between Blasi in third, Jäger in fourth. 8 minutes in. Looks like Blasi and Jäger will be fighting for the 3, while Lemony and River might be battling it out for the win. Blasi late on the brakes. A lot of contact with River, so maybe wants to attack as well and fight for the win. Was leading for 8 minutes-ish this race. It's a little bit of contact. Lemony now, but going up. Jäger in fourth. Have a look at the rest of the grid. Beetlejuice P5, Vinci up to P6. Even at the moment, lap 7, 1 minute 12, so down to the 7, and Ollie in 8th position. More consistency. At lap 6, there was a little spin, maybe, or off track happening. The top 4 still close, but Lemony now threading the needle, trying to break free from the pack behind. You see purple sectors and for some of the drivers here out of this group. Blasi, River probably as well. They're all pushing, but just over 5 minutes to go. Personal best, fastest lap this race, so 59 for Lemony again. Will most likely take those fastest lap points again. Looks like that River has a little bit of a breather now. Blasi behind. Not that close as it was previous laps. Blasi with a 59.4. So that's close to that fastest lap again. So what's it gonna be? 4 laps, I think, to go in race number 2. Yep, 311 interval goes up lap by lap. Looks like without a mistake, you should be safe and also take victory in race 2. River in second, Larsen still in third. We're just holding on to the back of this crew. Needs to rely on a mistake. I think it could be 5 to Ritchie. It's getting closer and closer, also back into the 59s again. Any catch towards the end of this race. Not much time left. 2.5 minutes. 3 more laps. It is Evoke and all not involved in battles at the moment. So yeah, here we go. We see Larsen struggling a little bit now to keep up with the River, so it's down to Larsen versus Jaeger to fight for that final podium position in the second race of the day. One, two. That's not much of an issue, but I think it's over between Larsen and Jaeger. Ultimate lap it is. Have a look. We are lap 30, no mistake, 101. So it's come back a little bit, slow down. This is the closest battle on track. Let's see River's perspective. Should be safe. Keep that to 2. Larsen. And he keep that podium. We are starting the final lap of the race. Struggles a little bit. Coming out of the final turn. Jaeger with a massive run. And that car snapped. Good catch. Larsen loses the position. No, Jaeger has to go defensive. Body upping, kind of steep inside. Goes a little bit deep. There's a yellow flag. Okay, so you're not allowed to overtake. There's a bit of luck. Oh, Jaeger. Otherwise, Larsen would have taken the position. Would be enough now to run. It should be. Gap close enough. And then he final turn and also wins race number 2. That's the fastest lap again. 39.3. River then crosses the line in P2. Jaeger will grab that P3. Larsen in P4. Pressing Ritchie around to the line and he just keeps that position P5. Ritchie P6. Evoke final turn P7. Only had another 8 for this one. So Evoke the last travel to see flag for race number 2. Okay, so 1 or 2 go. Final Karting up. Reverse grid. Minutes. Wait for the formation lap again. So Shreds joined, but then I think he realized his card wasn't set up properly, so well, let's say we won't see him finishing the race. Spoiler alert. So, it will be Ali Henry, Evoke, Richie, Beetlejuice, Fuzzy, Jaeger, River, Remedy, and for the first 1 or 2 laps, it will be Shred in the red machine. So, evening time. Now, still lovely conditions. No rain inside for this one. Here we go. Lining up single file. This time it's a late start to the race. Looks like now we are green for race number 3. And only enemy defend that we won. This time goes wide into turn 1. Leaves the inside open for Evo. Now Richie sneaks through. Lastly on the inside, Beetlejuice, Jaeger, all involved into that braking zone for the second hairpin. River already up to P3 with a nice run. Made some ground early on during this race. And then from the back of the grid up to P5. We'll choose P6, Ollie, and P7 Evo, P8, and Shred with the first spin. So Blasi leading the race now after a lap 2. Richie right behind River in third. They were going defensive against Lemony. How long can you defend the fastest driver on track so far? These 1.5 corners, then Lemony has the inside or the right left chicane. And should have track position for the next braking zone into the third hairpin. Is through and up to P4. Defensive move, Blasi covering the inside line, and for that final turn, bit of a compromised run for Richie. Opportunity for River maybe to go for a move, but both did a great run. Blasi up with the best one, braking for turn number 1, touching the inside curb. A bit of a risky move, to be honest, and you see side by side Richie versus River, braking for the second hairpin. Richie on the inside, River on the outside, no, couldn't turn. And Lemony is already behind them. Richie, oh, that needs to be a replay. Sorry, Richie. See what happened. I think he just cut a little bit of the grass and then got dirty tires. Snapped the air, went to right onto the dirt, and then the car sent into the shadow realm and drops all the way down to 7. Unlucky world, Evo. 8. Shred retired with that car. So a little bit of an incident, so will help Lemony like classically 39.3 already up to P2. So the live championship calculations between the races, but what was told, so if River wants to win the championship, he needs to win, and Lemony needs to finish outside of the podium at least. Ideally, River should also get the fastest lap of the race. So now, Lemony P2 at the fastest lap, so it's looking pretty good for the championship title. River in third, still somewhat intact, in the front two runners. We have the next pair of drivers, that's Beetlejuice and Diego. Running in 6 and she had even some moments earlier on, P7, P8. But now Blasi under pressure. How long can he defend at this time? Both going a little bit deep. Way better exit for Lemony. Taking the lead now after 6 minutes of racing. Around the final turn. P1 for Lemony, P2 Blasi, then a little gap to River P3. Still have Beetlejuice and Diego side by side. Diego, that's real. Wanted to step out, so either up to P4, either P5. Only Henry with 1 minute 10, but dropped down to 3. Unfortunately, we need to go back to the front. It looks like Lemony can open up that gap, pull that gap, and drive into the sunset for the Karting title. Purple as well. That is could be a very, very low 39. But oh, he overshot it onto the grass. Let's get that replay again. A little bump, grass, and then 360. From P1 down to P5 for a moment. It would have been like probably a 39-1. A little bit maybe too greedy. So if Lemony cannot get past Diego and Beetlejuice and River gets past Blasi, you could have a really close decision for a championship, but Lemony not really messing about with it. First overtake the gun for about a second. Slipstream, run, inside line. And just like that, he's back on the podium. Goes defensive. Now should have that position, and Beetlejuice and Diego are back at it. There's the perfect opportunity in place. Go for the move maybe now. Look at the run. It will be enough before the final turn. It goes to the inside line. Can he hold it? And now he has the position. Staying behind, at least for the time being. Just over 5 minutes to go. not over. It's probably, yeah, they both won't be able to stay with Lemony. And what about our leaders? So Lars is still with a healthy gap to River in Q2. Victory for Blasi. Four laps to go, I reckon. Blasi leading River P2, Lemony P3, then P4, close in P5, reaching on to P6. In P7 and Oliani in 8th position. Still, we'll go with 2:59s in the last 2 laps. He's not gaining enough to really close the gap. That's roughly a second. Probably low 1 minute. Cannot celebrate early, that's for sure. So we're still with the chance, using striking distance. But for Lemony, probably too much to overcome. Those final 3 minutes of the race. Bigger and Gilch's that gap also stays roughly the same. Once again, after that little mistake, very consistent, fast lap times. Sub 1 minute, 59, a couple of laps there. Monster Inc. and Travel in the Karting Cup. 3 laps to go. Has that gap come down? I think so. Maybe 5, 6 tenths now of the gap. We will see the showdown on the final lap. And can River grab the victory? That's a good run. Maybe gets a little bit off a toe as well. It's 2 more laps, another 59. Lemony, 59.3 again, flying. Roughly the same lap times, very low 1 minute. See with the 59 again. Time is running out. And Ollie is still running with us. So it's the penultimate lap of the season. Lastly, still leading. Coming on to the back straight. Roughly half a second between P1 and P2. So final lap, 59.9. For Blasi, 59.9 as well. For River, 59.2.6. Lemony, again, improving on that fastest lap. River and P2, so yeah, went up. Anything will happen, so let's go back to the leaders. To the middle sector we go. one more time, hard onto the brakes, and then early in the power again for the run. X-Ray River is close, or as close as he ever was. Still not close enough to take victory. It will be Blasi. Does it bottle it on the final turn? No. Looks like he stays on the gray stuff. Wins third race, River P2, Lemony P3, Jaeger with another P4, P2 P5, Richie P6, Ollie and finish in P8, and Evo another P7 finish for British driver. Alright. So that is the end of the Karting Cup in 26, part of the World Series, the Formula Driver Career themed-ish season. We'll take a little break now from the World Series on the Thursday. So that's for the next 6 weeks on Thursday we go to the Random Mayhem series. One will also random settings decided by your wheel. It's before in the lobby. We don't know the track, we don't know the car category, we don't know the tire wear, the fuel light, heavy damage, initial feed, refuel, etc. So there will be plenty of wheels to spin this one, and then after those 6 weeks we come back with the World Series for the second cup of the season, Radical Cup. Radicals for 4 rounds as well, a short season, and yeah, looking forward. Then the next iteration series. Yeah, nothing else for me to say, I guess. Thank you for watching, driving, everyone who was involved. It's great fun actually to do parts here. Races not too long, I think. Plenty of action. Yep, good stuff, and see you soon in our next stream. So next stream, yeah. All the advertising stuff, yeah. It's Monday 18, round 3, Autopolis, and you that one on Monday. Stream right after the race has finished again with Prodigy and Lemony and the booth. And yeah, that next Thursday there will be Random Mayhem happening. Live commentary stream earlier. Live, like live. So that's all for now, I think. Once again, thank you all. Take care. Bye.